Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope everybody is having a great day. I'm so excited to see you guys. I'll give it a few minutes to allow everybody to come on in. Hello, Miss Carolyn. How are you? I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful day. I am back in my office. I'm really excited. I still need my husband to somehow get rid of the letter that's in here, but I took back my office because it was really weird. Oh, I gotta go get my cards. I was doing cards in the living room. Hold on, let me go get my cards. I forgot to grab them. There we go. I was doing readings in my group, and when I do readings in my group, I do them in my living room just to have them there while I wake up and I do stuff. And I forgot to grab them on my way in. How is everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. There we go. I forgot to grab them. I got so excited. Today we can do whatever you need. We can, if there's anything that you are feeling stuck about or you need help with, if there's something that just feels like keeps happening or whatever it may be, we can talk about it. We can look into the tarot card, see what your higher self wants you to know. And I say want you to know because sometimes we need to hear certain things in order to be able to figure out what we need to do, what the proper steps is. So sometimes, or if it could be steps that you've already thought about doing, but sometimes we need a little budge. Sometimes we need a little push into that direction to see that it's the right way. So if there's anything that you are needing help with, that is $15. We can do tarot cards. And if you would like to talk to a loved one who is in the spirit world that has passed over, we can do that for $20. And I'm going to share myself out really fast. Let me turn my volume down. Because if I don't, then it's really, really loud. Then it confuses me. Oh my goodness. How is everybody doing today? You guys having a good day? There's a couple more groups I want to share in if I can find it. Okay. And if anybody does want a reading, depending on where you look at, because I've noticed that it's really cool now when it comes to, if you're watching the live, I'm on my live because I was sharing, but if you click overview, it will show you all the ways to pay. There's one other, I have 5 ways to pay. There's PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. If you do want Facebook Pay, let's see. You can message me. My personal Facebook is the only way to be able to do it. And if you want zelle, just message the page. Let me know you're messaging the page for that, and we can get started with that. So that is what we're doing today. Oh my gosh, why does my nails always break? And I learned that nail files aren't built the way that they used to be anymore. Like, I got some nail files a while for my birthday, but they're like one-time uses. It's really sad. Like, you could, and barely one-time uses. Like, I can use like maybe 2 nails on some of the nail files that I have, and it doesn't do anything. I'm just like, okay. I don't know what I broke this nail on, but I don't file it, it's going to drive me nuts. So that is what we're doing today. If you donate, let me know you donated, because sometimes, I don't know, it's been really slow. It's been really slow. I did a live. When did I do a live? When I did my live Friday, somebody donated. She let me know she donated. So I looked it up and I found it. And like 2 hours after my live, I finally got the notification, and then I got a text message. And I was just like, really? We're going to do this 2 hours later? Which was really weird, because it's not like it was delayed or anything. Like when I opened up the app, it showed me in that moment. It was just, I don't know if it's the internet sometimes or what, and if I'm already currently doing a reading as well, sometimes I don't see the notifications pop up. So that's why it does not bother me if you donate and you let me know that you donated. It just helps. There. Not as straight, but it'll be okay. I didn't share it to my Facebook, I realized. And there we go. I like to share it at least once to my Facebook. Oops, and I dropped my phone. Hi, Twinsy. Hi, Miss Cindy. How are you, dear? I hope you are doing great. I'm so happy to see you. How have you been, my dear? How are your granddaughters doing? Not good. Well, that's not good. That's not what I want to hear. That makes me sad. What's going on, my love? I don't want to hear that you're not good. Good. I'm happy that they're great. Oh, spirit energy is going to start coming through. I can feel it. Oh, no. Your hubby's been working there forever, too, didn't he? Hi, Miss Heather. How are you? I was going to say, I thought, because I know he's been working there for a long time. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Cindy. I'm happy you're good. How are your candles doing, Miss Heather? Oh, what Leo? Oh my gosh, are you getting snow, Miss Heather? We have some crazy weather going on here. We have like freeze mornings going on this week, which to me, I don't know, it kind of really sucks, because it was like 80 degrees outside on Saturday, and now we're like in freeze warning, I think, until like Wednesday. It's been so cold. I'm doing good. Oh, you have rain. We have rain. We're supposed to have rain Saturday, and I'm praying that the rain like goes away. That it goes away. Because I don't want the rain, because Lily has a game and everything like that. Because I don't want, because if depending on how it rains, it might get moved, and if it gets moved again, then it's a drive. Oh, does it, Miss Cindy? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that vacation holds very dear to us. That was really that was the closest family vacation. That was pretty much the only family vacation we've ever got to take as for 6 of us. I had to count in my head. Math is not my thing. Yes, last Saturday at Lily's game was 80 degrees. If I would love them, Twinsy. And my face doesn't stay red long, but like when we came home, my face was so burnt, and it's just so funny that now it's like freezing cold outside. It's been very cold, so it's just funny that we went from getting burnt to cold weather. Spirit's trying to be patient. I'm sure the girls would love to see it. Eventually, Jeremiah will probably like to see it too. He has to take his in very small doses still. Weather has just been crazy. I'm just hoping for warm weather. I can't believe school's almost over. I feel like I just dropped Isabel off for her first day of kindergarten, and just I can't believe there's like Isabel's real there her teacher's doing this cool thing. There was like the last 27 days. Like she broke it, or the last 26 days she's breaking it down in the alphabet. And with the alphabet they're doing something cool every day. So yesterday they did bubbles. Today they're doing chalk and everything like that, and she has a lot of fun stuff lined up for them for their last 26 days. Oh my gosh, I know, Miss Tina. Like I just like it was last week. Last week we had snow, and then we had fall, and then we had rain, and then we had a summer day. We had like literally all of the seasons that you can imagine in like 1 week. It was just amazing. Like having snow and then fall, then spring. Yeah, it's really cute. Like every day, and I guess it's just the kindergarten class. I don't know if the other kindergartners are doing it, but like they're doing stuff with the alphabet that's really cute. So, I know for A they did like artist day and stuff like that. They did bubbles yesterday, chalk today. I don't know what they're doing tomorrow. I have it on the fridge for Isabel to look at, but I thought it was kind of cute. It's really cute. Here, I'll go get it, Miss. Let me see what. I'll give you some ideas. Leo, heat up our 50 people. Let's see. Yeah, so it started April 22nd. So I think that was last Friday. I don't know when April 22nd was. And it goes through the 27th, but I don't think they have school the 27th. So today they're doing Crazy Chalk Day. And tomorrow's a dance party. What is today? Today's Tuesday. So today they're doing chalk. Wednesday they're doing a dance party. Thursday is exercise day, and then Friday is learn about frogs day. So it's really cool. That's what I know. There's probably other things, but that's what they have this week that she's doing them. Which I'm sure exercise day is probably good because I think that falls on their gym day. Leo. I'm doing good. Would you like to come train my dog, Twinsy? Since you have probably the best experience. The house is good. Leo drives me crazy a little bit, but he's okay. I think he's for him being an earth sign, he has a lot of energy. So I'm wondering if he has like a lot of fire inside his houses somewhere, even though I would never know how to do his astrology report because I don't know any of that information. Right? But he has a lot of energy. If you guys saw my live on Friday, you would get to see Leo. Leo was on my live with me because I had to do my live from my living room because my husband was doing stuff in there, and I was doing it from the couch. So he came and sat with me, so it looked like he was my little assistant on Friday. It was really cute. Him sitting, kind of like just sitting there chilling. I thought it was hilarious. Oh, I love it. This dog was supposed to be my husband's dog. Like, I thought, okay, fine. He can have a dog, and then the cat will like me more, and we'll be okay. Well, the dog turned into mine. The dog follows me around. Yes, the dog's name is Leo. My husband let me name the dog. I think so we could have a dog. I think that was the way he was going. We gave Leo our boy name that we didn't get to use because when I was pregnant with Isabel, I wanted it to be Lily and Leo, even though he wanted like Leonardo. But I was compromising because I knew I would just call him Leo, even though I'm not a fan of naming a child one. This is just me. Like, if I'm just gonna call you Leo, I think your birth name should be Leo. That's just how I am. So since we didn't have a boy, he let me name it. So his name is Leo. I love it, Miss Shirda. How have you been, my dear? Long time no see, my dear. I hope you are doing well. I always love your name because the first cat that my parents have the cat now, or my first cat that I got with my ex, we named it Guinness. So whenever I've seen your name in groups and stuff like that, I always smile because it always reminds me of my first kitty. I know your last name doesn't say Guinness, but it's just missing an I. My goddaughter named their son Leo. Yes, I saw that. I thought that was adorable. Leonetto. Oh, I like that. Leo has a lot of names. and he answers to a few of them. His name is Leo. I was calling him Leo Mejio, and then it kind of turned into Mateo. So he answers to Mateo. And at first, my husband's like, "Where did Mateo come from?" Anna was like, Elena from Avalor. I go, I don't know. His personality just reminded me of the character Mateo. And my husband sat there and he laughed and he was like, okay. I was like, did you really think I was naming him after some random guy? He was like, well, I didn't know who Mateo was. But he knows Elena of Avalor. I'm like, I don't know. He just reminded me of Mateo from that TV show because Isabel used to be obsessed with Elena of Avalor. I'm sure Twinsy might remember that. But she used to love that show. And I don't know, just the way Leo is, he goes by Leo Mejio, he goes by Mateo. I don't know. He has a lot of names. In primary school, children used to tease me. Goodness, I used to just respond, good for you. After the tagline. Oh, Miss Shirda. I only see that because that's what my cat, the first cat that I have, even though he's still alive, it's just after me and my ex broke up, we moved home. They let me bring the cat home when we first moved, me and Jer, they allowed pets, but then we wanted to move back to where my parents were, and nowhere would take animals. We couldn't. We've applied and we went to so many places, everywhere, and nobody allowed cats. There was no pets, so I had to. My parents ended up just keeping my cat, which kind of helped with their cat because their cat was older. So Guinness has lived with my parents for a long time, and Guinness is not a child's cat. So when we could get a cat, we decided just to leave. I was like, you know what, I don't know, he doesn't do good with kids. So and I was still babysitting at that time. So instead we got a kitten. We got Feathers, and we got Feathers 2 years ago. And not 2 years ago, maybe like a year and a half ago. I don't know, however old she was. I don't remember how old she was. She was like 8 weeks. So I don't know. We'll just go with 2 years ago. And then she was so good with kids. She was so good with it. But my first cat was Guinness, and I named it Guinness because my ex was obsessed with the Guinness beer. And Guinness had like the colors of a Guinness drink. So that's why I always smile when I see your name, because it reminds me of my first kitty. To 11 years. I think that's what we do too. We call ours elementary school. Kindergarten starts at 5. Let's see. Ours goes to kindergarten to 5th grade. Lily's in 3rd, and she'll be 10 in 4th grade. Yeah, I think ours are the same. Lily's a little bit older, so I know she's on the older side because she didn't get to start she didn't turn 5 before September, so she couldn't start kindergarten. So she's kind of on the older side. So in 4th grade, she'll turn 10. 5th grade, she'll turn 11. So I think we're on the same page. And then ours goes middle school and then high school. They just have different names to them, I guess. But that's cool. And Miss Sherda, I hope you know I would never do that to you. I just wanted to share with you why. I've never even had one of those drinks before. Hello, Miss Darlene. How have you been today? Oh, it's your mom's heavenly birthday. I sent you big hugs, my dear. Well, that's in 2.5. Oh my goodness. Kindergarten starts at 5. You can't, preschool is optional here. Oh, today's your mom's birthday. Oh. I love how different that is. So then are they done at 16 or 17 with school, Miss Sherda? Or do they have to go somewhere else? Because ours is starts at age 5, kindergarten. And depending on your birthday, they'll finish school at 17 or 18. Lily will be Lily will be 18 and a half by the time she finishes her senior year, pretty much. She'll finish school and she'll be 18 and a half. Isabel will be too. They're just both have those winter birthdays. After that, they can write advanced levels, and then they go to university. That's exciting. I'm not ready for any of that. I don't want them to go. I just can't imagine. I'm just sad that Lily turns double digits this year. It just, I know having kids goes by so fast, but man, I just can't believe she's already almost double. She'll be double digits at the end of the year. It's just, I know the year just started, but I know it's going to be here before I know it. And I just can't imagine her being double digits. So I feel like once she hits 10, then she'll be like 18. And then she'll be away. Is how I feel. Depending on what they choose to study, they can go on to education. That's cool. That's cool. Miss Darlene, is it your mom's heavenly birthday or is it just her birthday? That's kind of cool though. Heavenly. Do they teach different languages in that kindergarten time, Miss Sherida? I wonder what they or I wonder what they do. What do they do then in kindergarten from 2.5 to 5, or can they start anytime between 2.5 and 5? I'm wondering if your kindergarten is kind of like our preschool and kindergarten combined. But like I would like if we did something like that, which I don't know, crazy moms like me, I don't know if I could give my 2.5. I could never probably have given up my 2.5-year-old to the school where I was in that time. But like if they're learning different, like that'd probably be good to learn different languages too. Spanish, yeah, because I know they say now that it's better to teach them young different languages, which we see with children who, can do that. It's amazing. Miss Darlene, I still give you a nice big hug. Nice big hug. I'll give it a few more minutes, see if anybody wants a reading. That's cool. Sometimes I wish they would do that. I know it's so fun. The thing that I find funny is like in ours now that they're learning how, because I remember when I did it, I think it came out like when I was in middle school. So in middle school, we had like technology class where like we had to learn how to use the computer. And then we had a lot of that in high school too and stuff like that. And I loved it. I love learning how to type. Like you can stand behind me and tell me a story and I could type it up. I'm a really fast typer. And both of my girls are like, I don't like computer class. I don't like computer class. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're not my children. I loved computer class. So seeing them like learn, like saying they're doing that and they don't enjoy it just makes me so sad. That's so cool. Yeah. They have computers now because they both have. I don't know if it's because of the grades they're in, but it's funny. Like whatever, like they have art, music, and gym and computers all on the same day. They must have just made it to. That just must have been the way the schedule was made for their grades to do it. So it's funny that they share that. But I loved computers, especially typing. I even broke my finger in high school and we were doing like where it was timed where they would like show you a sentence and you had to do like the computer. You had to do them within a certain amount of time. And I broke my middle finger. That's why it's crooked. And I had a cast on it, like just a finger cast forever. And I always remember my teacher would always say, just do your best. She's like, she goes, I wrote it in my book, to remind myself, that you have a broken finger or whatever. And I was always the first one done. I had a broken finger and I could still type faster than everybody else. I love typing. That's really cool, Miss Sherida. I wish they would, if they would offer that, I would sign them up because it's so good to be able to have that. Because when I used to work at centers, when I was pregnant with Lily, one of the childcare centers I worked at, I remember I was training to be an assistant director, and I remember this family came in and they were Indian, and they had that, they were, I think English was like their second language, so that accent was really strong. And I remember the director, I could see her face. She had absolutely no idea what they were saying. And I asked her if she wanted to switch, and she told them 1 minute. She was like, "Do you know what they're saying?" I was like, "I do." And so, and even if you are around them, you can understand it because my ex's grandparents were 100% Indian, and then I dated him for 2 years, and it took me a good solid year, I won't lie, to understand them. But I was able to save my director and get these kids enrolled and being able to get us a new family. And after that, I got promoted to assistant director because I was able, she's like, we have such, she goes, because we don't always have too many come in. She goes, but when we do, we just never know what they're saying. So I think as long as they could, I think learning all languages as much as they can when they're little would be awesome. I wish I would have done that with my kids. But then Lily would probably curse at me and say a whole bunch of stuff at me that I don't understand. And she'd probably think it's funny. Because I could see Lily doing that. Trying to get away with stuff. Even though she wouldn't curse at me. She knows better. She's too little for that. But I can see her trying to yell at me or say something just to get out of it. I can see that. Well, if nobody wants a reading today, then I will hop off. I will put some specials up. Some people might be working, but I enjoy talking to you guys. And if anybody needs me, I am here. I just wanted to come on and see if anybody wanted a reading. Looks like everybody's working today. That's no fun. But I hope everybody has a great day. If I will be live tomorrow. If you need me, I am here.